So what are we? Are we our bodies? No, we're not our bodies. But what are we? Because I mean, some people will say that there's when the body stops working, you die. That's it. There's nothing. Oh, end story. No, bye bye. But yeah, so there's so much more out there. But what are we? The consciousness beings we are, the life force, the living life force beings. Like what constitutes us in totality? And that is not a question anybody's going to be answering. Some just like a lot of other topics I'm interested in. This is something we have to touch little pieces about and kind of get a little bit of a feel for something that's beyond our comprehension. So yeah. So let's say you in your current form as a body. Now, you in your current form, you're one human being. Now, if you were, I'm sorry to get a little bit graphic here, but if you were to lose an arm, you'd still be you. Yes, completely and totally you, like absolutely, totally you. Yeah, absolutely, right? With one arm missing, you'd still be you, 100%. Absolutely. You might look different, but you'd still be you. If you lose two arms, are you still you? Again, absolutely. What if you have like no legs and no arms, and you still you? Again, they can go on and on and on. I mean, it gets to a point where it's like, well, when does that line? When do you draw that line where you become less than you? You can't. It's impossible. You are and always have been and always will be. This one of many ways to look at it. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It's been pretty much a standard belief in our reality for a long time. But yeah, you exist. You are conscious. You are aware that you are conscious. Because I mean, being aware that it's like it just gets so confusing with words. But you are aware that you're aware. Okay? You're aware that you are alive, that you exist. You're also aware that you're aware that you exist. That makes sense. So, all right, another example. You're one human, and you spit out of your mouth saliva onto the ground. Okay, so that spit leaves you. Are you any less after the spit left you? No, just like without an arm, you're still you. When you go to sleep and dream, you basically become unconscious from the perspective of the physical, like your buddy, in the same room sees you sleeping. To him, you're unconscious, but you're fully awake in a different version of reality. The version where your imagination lies, the version where you dream, the version where people go when they have out of body experiences. There's a lot of words for those, a lot of descriptive labels for these experiences and places that you go in these situations. The point is, you are always you. You are always you. You are never not you. And I think sometimes people get fearful that they're not going to be themselves anymore. The fear of death, I think, is rooted a lot in. I mean, obviously, the fear of the unknown is part of human nature, but it's also fear that you won't be you anymore. But you will always be you. You can't not be you. Now we're going to take it further. Reincarnation. Um, Reincarnation. So yes, most of us live many lifetimes. Some only come in like once or twice. Some never come into physical form. But a lot of us live a lot of lifetimes. That's just kind of the common way this existence is for us humans. So, and we do it by free will choice. We choose. We choose to come here. Sometimes it doesn't always seem that way. Like you think to yourself, what in the hell was I thinking? There's no way I put myself in this situation. You did. So, anyway, with reincarnation, yes, you live different lifetimes. Yes, you live in different bodies. You live in different cultures. You're a different race, different gender. You might be somebody's child in one life, and then you're their parent in the next. You might be somebody's coworker in one life, and then a best friend or a brother or sister in the next. It's just, reincarnation is its own huge subject in and of itself. But when it comes to being afraid that you're not going to be you anymore, even with reincarnation, and you're in a different body, you're still you. You're you. You're always you. Always. Nothing can change that. It is impossible. You will always be you forever. There is no time. It's not like there's like this distant future where maybe you won't know. Even though it's again, it's being fully aware that there is no time and it's always the present moment and there is no past or future. That's hard to really grasp, and I've been working with that concept for a long time now. But yeah, so there is no distant future. It's always the now moment. So you are locked in to you always. I hope that makes sense.